Good day, YouTube. It's the dark of the moon on the 6th of June. I've been doing some rearranging. I had to get the boat out. It's sold. It's going away. Hopefully like tomorrow or something. But I had to get it out from out back. So I had to move everything. Big trailer and bus and little trailers and stuff. And I had to move my Cushman. And when I did, I got out, turned the key off. But to make it run, I have an electric fuel pump I had temporaried in with a couple of leads. When I came back to it to start it up, I realized I forgot to disconnect that fuel pump. It's been running all day, and she popped. And I felt heat, felt smoke under the seat, and she caught fire. And wow, I was like, damn, it's on fire. And then it's funny how seems like it takes you like 9 years to figure out what to do. But first thing I did is I had the tracker parked right beside it. So I backed it up, buzzed it out of here. I had left the keys in it. Just made that quick. Then I ran to the bus. It was the closest fire extinguisher that I could recall. And it was... the bus is over there, but it was right inside the door. Didn't have to go in. Opened the door, came running back. Flames were whipping, man. You can see it's completely melted the seat. You can see the black back here as well, a little bit. Still got some heat in there. So I fire extinguisher in from this side, ran around the other side. It was still burning on the other side. Got it in on the other side, lifted the seat and emptied the fire extinguisher on the top of the motor. Carburetor had the air cleaner on it. It was not running, so I don't think it's messed up anything. Unless it melted some wiring, but I don't think so. There's not much wiring in the middle. It's mostly on this side. And for whatever reason, it was mostly fire in the center and this side. You can see there's still more damage to the seat, but there's very little. I tried to put it out. There was a pair of gloves in the back of the unit. I didn't want it to get to the fuel tank because I think it's fairly full. Little excitement. It just happened. Too bad I wasn't filming it, right? That would have been interesting. But gives me a chance to redo that seat now, doesn't it? Never liked it anyway. It's too tall. So the rains are coming tonight or tomorrow or something. Probably just let it sit here and get naturally rained on. Then I'll probably hose that engine off. I don't think it's hurt or nothing. But I just thought I'd show you how stupid I was today by leaving the fuel pump running. I totally realized I had left the fuel pump running, and then tried to start it. And it backfired a little bit. Had it not have backfired, might have been okay. Might not have been. Don't know. But don't do it, boys and girls. Don't do as I do. But anyway, I don't think we heard anything too bad. Other than cost a little pride and a fire extinguisher probably. And we won't count the seat. So, gang, careful with these fuel pumps, gasoline powered vehicles. You cruise along for years and years and years, everything is good, and all of a sudden, boom, she's on fire. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Hit thumbs up button, and don't do as I do. Well guys, it's the next day, it's the next morning, Saturday, and had to come out and have a look at the damage. I looked at it briefly before I left yesterday, but so again, I don't think it's too bad. Look at the fuel filter. That's where the main source of the fire was, on the other side there. We got some wiring to sort out, don't we? Cook some paint off here and there. So, we got some wiring over here, don't we? Well, it's going to take a little while, isn't it? But I guess it can be worse, right? Again, I had this fuel pump temped in, connected it to the battery, fired right up, drove it over here, shut the key off, walked away. Fuel pump sat there and ran. Probably the carburetor doesn't like the 3 or 4 psi that fuel pump puts out. It was leaking slightly, and boom. I fired it up and I heard it backfire. Then I felt something that didn't feel good. So 2 mistakes I made. 1, left fuel pump on. 2 is I realized I had left the fuel pump on before I started it, and I started it anyway. That was double stupid. So yeah, just to reupholster the seats, right? I did this one. Fix some wiring, refix the fuel lines. Probably get a good fuel pressure regulator, remount the fuel pump under the vehicle, and kind of go from there. Anyway, I just thought I'd recap this thing this morning, come out here, have a look at it. Yesterday I wasn't feeling too good because I'd gotten into all the fumes and the fire extinguisher chemical and all that stuff, just getting the fire out. But hey, we got it out, and we live to tell another day. That's alright. We can fix it. We'll fix it again. Okay, gang. Check it out. We'll catch you next time.